Hi everyone, and good morning from Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, where we're going to do a Busch Gardens update video today. Haven't been in the park since Howl-O-Scream time, so we're going to check out all the changes, the construction on the new roller coaster, everything else going on, and Christmastown has started up as well. I go by the legend, joined by my wonderful girlfriend Molly.
It's always a good time here.
Oh yeah, excited for some roller coasters, beers, and animals. And makes sense we start the park update here. Probably the most exciting thing going on at the park right now, and that is the construction of the new Phoenix Rising roller coaster in the Pantopia section of the park. This is replacing the Sand Serpent. It is also replacing the old Phoenix ride, and it's going to be a family-friendly inverted roller coaster built by B&M. It's going to have onboard audio, and yeah, I think it's going to be a good fit for the park. You know, not something as a big thrill seeker I'm particularly too excited for, but I feel like for the families that visit this park, it's going to be a big win. And there we go, it should open up sometime next year. A lot of dirt moving around, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of Steeler footers yet, but I imagine this one could go up pretty quickly. Now, if you were curious what happened to some of the old kids rides that used to be in this location, well, they're actually in storage, like the small plane ride and the train ride. If you go on Kumba and you look to the right side in the employee parking lot, well, you can see some of those old kids rides. They're over there covered up in tarps and in pieces. Maybe these rides will come back to the park, maybe they won't, but they're still there, and they definitely weren't demolished like Sand Serpent was. Some fun updates over here. The kangaroo area, known as Kangaloom, well, they are getting some enhancements. This is somewhere I had to stop on pretty much every Busch Gardens visit, so happy to see them fixing it up a little bit. The skyride at Busch Gardens Tampa has been closed since the summer of 2020, but the park has said it should be reopening in December of this year. Hope that's true. I hope it happens, because I really like the skyride here at this park. A very welcome improvement at Oasis Pizza, where this got a major refurbishment. Now it looks all shiny and new, very modern as well. So I always found it interesting that they fixed up the giraffe bar, but they didn't fix up the pizza. I guess they just did it a year or two after. Earlier this year, Busch Gardens had a pass holder lounge on the upper level of the Serengeti Overlook. That is no more. Cool picture of a giraffe, though. At the Moroccan Palace Theater, right now they've got Christmas on Ice going for the Christmas time season. But the park did announce that next year there's going to be an all-new ice show in this arena, so Turn It Up is going to be going away.
Oh. I
like this move. You know, I've seen some ice shows here in the past that have been terrific. I'm not the biggest fan of Turn It Up, and I love to see new entertainment at the park, so excited to see what comes here next year. Busch Gardens did roll out some new pass member perks recently. Included in that is a entrance for Platinum pass holders, and also a very welcome sign coming to the park and seeing no rides closed. So I don't know when they made the change, but the price of lockers went up at some point. Now you want to rent a locker to put all your stuff in before you ride Iron Gwazi. It is now a $3 charge instead of a $2 charge.
For 2 hours.
At the wonderful Springs Tap Room Beer, they are in the Christmastown spirit with 3 different Christmas beers. We are currently drinking the Fluffer Nutter Malt, and it's wonderful. It's 8%, does not take like an 8% at all.
And it's by Abita.
Yeah. Although beers here at Busch Gardens, they're getting pretty expensive. Some good news here at Busch Gardens. Just ordered that beer at the tap room, and they no longer have that horrible 5% surcharge.
That's good guest service.
Yeah. Something I'm a big fan of in the Pantopia Theater, there's a new show at Busch Gardens Tampa. It's called Animal Tales, and it's a very simple show. It's essentially dad jokes and some of their ambassador animals for about 25 minutes or so, and I really enjoyed it. They brought out an iguana. Mel the echidna was definitely my favorite out of the animals that came up. There was also a hornbill, a snake, and some others. Now, this is a show they run about, right now it's running twice a day. The day I visited the park, it was running at 12 and 3:30. And I really enjoyed it. You know, there used to be that Rescue Tales show at different times of year, but I always thought in my head, like, man, why is Busch Gardens paying a third-party company to come in and do this show when they have all these ambassador animals themselves, and that's pretty much what you'll get here. But yeah, I hope these animals sort of rotate out, because I would love to see, like, different animals if I go back next month than the ones that were here now. But still, it will get you out of the rain or the heat at Busch Gardens into the air conditioning, and you get to see some super cute animals. Big thumbs up from me on this one. Quite enjoy the Christmas cookie decorations. And that's right across from the Coke Canopy, where they do a story time with Mrs. Claus show in the evenings. The garden area is all decked out, and this is where kids can meet the Sugar Plum Princess during the evening time. But I do like the decorations. I do love the giant Sesame Street Nutcracker characters. Those are absolutely wonderful. There's a line of Christmas merchandise where all the Sesame Street characters are cookies.
I also like this one. It's the milk and cookies, but the characters are the cookies.
Bert and Ernie are also here in Nutcracker form. Love the rubber ducky. In the Jingala section of the park, they've got this really cool, what's going to be a food and beverage stand for the holiday season. And that looks good. That really looks great. In the Pantopia Theater, it's where you go to meet Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, and his friends. Here on a Friday, and those meet and greets start at 5 p.m. The characters are really, really good. I have done it in years past. In the Nairobi area, that's where you can meet Santa Claus at Santa's North Pole Experience. This is a very, very cute Christmas decoration. The giant Christmas light dragon in front of the Dragonfire Grill is awesome. Over by the cheetahs, they've got a wonderful photo op. The snowman character here at Christmastown, just wonderful. That's a wonderful meet and greet character. Being that we live like an hour from Busch Gardens, I try not to eat here too often because the prices are high, but they've gone really, really high. Like that, a bacon cheeseburger is $18. Chicken tenders, $17.50. Guys, you're pushing it here at Busch Gardens. Of course, I got to throw in a couple of animal clips while here at Busch Gardens. Love the lookout spot where the orangutan is chilling out.
Just watching tigress. That's it.
Eating time for the tiger.
He doesn't catch well.
No. The Komodo dragon, who you can find in the queue for the Congo River Rapids, just closed his eyes, but he's in a pretty neat pose.
He's right next to the people.
I have not personally seen before. In the Animal Connections area, there's just a peacock wandering around, just hanging out on the guest pathway, doing whatever it wants to. The park is home to a lot of small flamingos right now, much smaller than the full-grown ones. The Nile crocodile is relaxing underneath the water today. And there we go. That'll do it for our update video from Busch Gardens, Tampa. Overall, I had a really, really fun day at the park. I love going to Busch Gardens on a weekday when like school's in session. Oh man, there was like almost no wait for Iron Gwazi. Didn't wait for any of the rides. So it was a great day for roller coasters. Love seeing all the updates around the park, you know, spending some money on new rides, spending some money to update animal enclosures, spending some money to update old food areas. That's really good to see. Also love that surcharge is finally gone. And I can't wait for next month when that skyride does return. All right, if you got any questions about Busch Gardens Tampa, let me know in the comments section below. And thank you very much for watching this video.